Hey, what's up, everyone? Interesting turn of events. I was quite shocked over all this, to be honest. Iran threatened to quit this deal, this pact, over censor from the West. Basically, the U.S. seeking resolution to express deepening concern over Tehran's cooperation with UN nuclear agency. So, this current president right now actually, he did a strike. He ordered a strike, and the Democrats, actually said he should not have done that. Many of them were saying that he didn't have the authority. Well, first of all, the president should have the authority to do whatever he needs to do to take care of a situation, just like Mr. T did. But I don't agree with this. I'm not a fan of this administration. I didn't. I don't. I'm not really. I don't like the way a lot is going. I don't care for that. Now, he apparently has had phone calls with the previous president and was left a nice letter from him. I was shocked. But here I do respect the fact that apparently Biden called Israel. He called Netanyahu, gave them a heads up before he did the strike. Before he struck a chemical weapon, or not a chemical weapons, now they're mad at him for striking the facility. The rebel-held base in Syria, because they said he's doing the very thing he complained at Mr. T for doing. Striking and making useless wars, they say. Now, this is what it's escalated into. They're saying he should not have done that. He didn't have the authority to do it. He doesn't need to have the button. Democrats are saying that the president himself does not need the button, so to speak. The button is a figurative thing. They're saying he does not need to have that kind of power, from what I'm hearing, because they're saying that he's unfit to do so. Biden actually called Israel, gave them a heads up, so I respect that. And Israel, and basically the United States, Israel, and Syria are working together closely to combat the nuclear program in Iran. And he said I will be a lot better ally and closer ally with you than Obama was. That's what Biden said. That's good news to hear. And all three countries, us and those two countries, are actually eyeing the nuclear site right now. And all eyes are on whether we're going to strike it. Interesting turn of events, really. And Iran said, we're out, because they said they're working with the cooperation of the UN nuclear agency that they should not be doing. So, interesting turn of events. Meanwhile, you have Democrats saying that he does not need to be having that kind of power. A president does not need to make the decision alone. He should have told Congress about it. By the time you tell Congress about something, they'll already be out of there and get off scot-free. If Congress has a problem with striking a place that is anti-U.S. and pro-nuclear weapons, then you have a problem there. You got a problem. But I'm very, hats off for that move anyway. But now they're like saying, hey, he's not fit for leadership because of that. That's about the best thing I've heard he's done so far, is showing power over that nuclear agency, that nuclear weapons facility. So, and he's also right now saying other countries need to take care of their own business, and it's a lot more difficult at the border than what they thought. So I'm looking into all of this right now, so things are developing in a different direction than what they expected. Now they're under fire they're saying they're being hypocrites for doing an air raid strike that killed 22 people, when they complained that Mr. T did that just 2 years ago. He told the governors that we have to fight this together as one. We can't separate and ostracize people. Israel actually said Biden is not Obama. They're shocked, and so am I, really. It's literally pouring rain outside right now. We're going to get a lot of floods. So if you hear any rain and lightning and thunder, it's literally, we're probably going to have creeks flowing over. But they, they're showing business. They're showing, bossiness with Iran, which is something that I'm shocked to see. U.S. actually notified Israel in advance about the Syrian airstrike. I applaud Biden for actually notifying Israel. And the fact that he's moving toward a better deal. I'll bring you updates later. Peace.